Hello friends, I'm sure you will agree that we are all surrounded by COVID in the wave 2, and what we are going through is a lot of pain, a lot of frustration, a lot of negativity because everywhere we are seeing lives are going away. There is a lack of facilities, the government is not doing anything, and every day the news channel, newspaper, media, every corner you are getting only one message which is making your mind into a negative state. It is taking to you a place where you are feeling more helpless, you are feeling more frustrated, and you are finding that this is becoming overwhelming to you, and the feelings are building that how to come out of it. Well friends, today I'm going to speak about how to stay positive when everything is happening negative around you. My name is Arun. I'm a life coach, and in this video I will be giving you few tips from my personal examples, from my personal coaching that I give it to various individuals, that how to remain positive when everything is negative around you. Because if you don't apply these principles, you are definitely going to suffer a lot, if not physically, but then for sure mentally. Not only that our health is important in this COVID situation physically, but our internal health, our mental health also going to play a very important and crucial role to remain positive, to remain optimistic, and looking forward to the challenge that the nature has posed on us. So stay tuned, I'm going to talk a lot about that, how to remain positive in a negative situation. The first and foremost tip that I would like to give is mind training. Now I'm sure you would do a lot of activities when it comes to your physical fitness, but how much do you do activities when it comes to your mental fitness? So I'm sure yoga, meditation, everything is very important for you to stay very calm in your mind so that these negative notions or negative vibes do not touch you. But to make you further understand this, I'll give you one logic. The logic is that the taste is not in the food, but in our ability to develop taste from the food, which means that we can develop taste from any food that we eat. What does it mean? It means that it is our ability which is already there inside, where we can develop happiness and find happiness from any situation that we are in, and it is not the situation that makes us happy or sad. Now, how do you develop this ability? This can only develop when you train your mind, when you train your muscles in your mind, which takes your thinking into a negative direction. You just need to stay positive by just being in the positive state, and this is possible by training your mind. The second thing that you can do is the feeling of gratitude. Now, as I said, gratitude is nothing but an emotion, a very strong emotion about you yourself. How do you think about yourself? The positive feeling that you have about you. Now, if you have a feeling of gratitude built in your mind, you would find that negativity or any self-sorry state would not enter your mind. Now, the question is, how do we develop gratitude? Very simple. Go out of your house, find if there is any needy person, give him food, give him shelter, or start giving out to anyone anything that can help people, other people, to feel better about themselves. The moment you will enter into this phase, you will see that you will have such a great feeling of satisfaction, such a great feeling of confidence in you, that you would find that there is no negativity around. And particularly in the COVID situation, when you see a lot of situations which are overwhelming, you start feeling helpless. And that's where I'm saying that a feeling of gratitude by giving a help to someone, even with the medicine, oxygen, or any moral support, like I'm trying to do, it's a matter of gratitude that I'm trying to help a lot of people to think that they can make themselves positive in this situation of negativity. Try this out, you will get a lot of comfort, peace, and confidence in you. The step number 3 that you can do is accept and find solutions. The biggest challenge with people is to change themselves because they feel lot of resistance when it comes to changing themselves, their minds, something that is happening new to them, whether it is good or bad. So for example, I know a lot of patients, I know a lot of people in this COVID and pandemic time who are COVID negative, but they are still showing those symptoms of COVID positive, and they still don't want to accept that COVID has already entered their system, their bodies. And they don't want to even talk about it. They say that, it will go away. Now my question is that why don't we accept that if you have already been hit by COVID, go out and get tested yourself. Go out and find solutions to your problem. And once you start doing it and accepting it, the faster and the better you will be prepared to come out of it. The more delay that you do in accepting that you are in this phase of COVID, you are suffering from this problem, the more you are doing harm to yourself and also to your family members and also to people around you. Now, accepting is something, a very big fundamental shift that one has to bring in their system. As I said, you need to train your mind to start accepting things. It may be also like you might have lost a job or you have been laid off. Now in this situation, your mind is definitely not ready to accept and you live in a slumber of negative thoughts all around you. It's time that you start accepting that change that has already happened and start working towards finding solutions. And I can promise you, the more you move towards the solution side, you will feel far much better than at present with all the negative feelings that you have around you. Be in the company of positive people. I'm sure you will agree that the moment you open a news channel, the moment you open any news or even on your phone, what do you get to see? You get to see negativity, how many patients have died, how the government is acting, how people are hoarding oxygen and whatnot. The reports are not coming and so many funerals are happening. Think about in the last 1 minute, whatever I just mentioned, it has started building that kind of negativity and helplessness and frustration that how things are happening around you and you can't do much. Now, if you remain in the discussions like this, let's say you pick up a phone call, you talk to your friend, and for the next 5 minutes, you only talk about all these things repeatedly. One, what you are doing is you are sending those negative vibes to another 100 people or many thousands people around you. Number two, you are inviting those kind of thoughts towards you. Now, what will happen? What will it lead to? It will definitely lead to a lot of helplessness and dissatisfaction within you that you can't do much in this situation, and that negativity crops up, and by the time you sleep, this is only going to add up to your pressure. So what to do? Very simple. Be in the company of those people who create positivity around you and they talk positive things. They start looking up to the results that can make difference in their lives and the lives of others. Try to find out everything positive around you, even if something negative is happening. Just see that what positive message it is giving you. If you can find that positivity in every situation, as I said, it's my ability in my mind. It's not the situation that drives me. It is my ability to find what I want to get out of it will define that how you are going to overcome these negative emotions. So if you are in the company of right people, not only the company of right people, but if you are in reading good books, if you are listening to the right thoughts like this that I'm talking, you would definitely, your mind will get trained in getting those positive vibes also from others. And when such negative people will call you, you will see that when you tell them back the positivity, you will find a huge change is happening around you because you are sending those positive vibes. I repeat, the very strongest principle, what goes around comes around. So stay positive and be in the company of positive people. The next thing that I would suggest is do a lot of exercises. Why? Because one, it keeps you fit. Two, the more you do exercise, it has already been established that you release a lot of hormones which will help you to feel positive. They will just give you that kind of positivity your body will give back to you. So whether you do it in the form of yoga or whether you do it in the form of meditation, exercises will give you a lot of positivity, sense of achievement. The sense of accomplishment comes when you do a lot of physical fitness for yourself. You do it indoor, you do it outdoor. The choice is yours based on where you are in that situation. But do a lot of it. Do a lot of meditation at this point of time. The more you exercise, the more you will release those hormones or exotropins which will help you to feel more positive, feel more powerful from within. I do a lot of exercise daily, at least 1 to 2 hours, whether it is in the form of walking, whether it is in the form of yoga or other fitness tools that are available within my premises. So if you really want to bring positivity, do a lot of exercises. Now my final thoughts, that what worse can happen? I think we see death in the end. I think there is nothing bad or worse that can happen to anyone around you, and if you face this situation, this is going to definitely terribly going to disturb you a lot. But as I said, if you are focused, if you are developing your mind, if you are using the muscles of your mind properly, you would be easily able to come out of those negative emotions faster, better, and in a more controlled way than a person who is not. Now imagine if you would not do all this, what would it lead to? Definitely it would lead to a lot of health hazards, hypertension and stress in your body. But if you start practicing and developing your mind, the muscle in your mind, the more you do that, the more you will feel stronger and powerful within. And as I said, people who watch you, they also get attracted towards you because of the positivity that you bring. Now, if you are a leader, if you are a family member, your positivity is going to define and drive the motivation and the strength of the family that you are in. So, choice is yours. Where do you want to go and what you want to have? I'm sure this video would have given you some positive vibes. I'm sure this video would have given you some confidence. I'm sure this would have given you some direction that where to head for if you really want to have positivity around you and stay positive when everything is negative in this COVID wave 2. Thank you for watching this, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and share these thoughts if you find that they were useful and powerful for others to get benefit from. Thank you.